Hey guys, Kelly here, and yeah, I'm down at the sea, and this is a chapter that is all about me. I'm not trying to obtain anything or do anything or be anything or grow into anything. It just is. It just is the way it is. And this is a journey of self-discovery. The one thing that I've said since I started this in 2010 was that I would come through the other side with my integrity intact and my self-respect. I started this in 2010 as a single mother with a disability, trapped in the benefit system, and I had said that the benefit system should only be a bridge for change and should never be a way of life. And I went as far as saying that Stephen Hawkins is probably one of the most disabled, and I really hate that word, disabled, men, yet he still has a purpose, he still has a plan for his life, he still has meaning and direction, and he makes his own income and provides his own independence. And Nick Vigil is a very dear man who I have the privilege of meeting on a couple of occasions through, church youth clubs. And Nick has no arms and no legs, and he too goes out there and he lives an independent life, and he's just had his own little baby, well, not quite baby now, and yeah, as a father, he is a father, and he has no arms and no legs. Yes, he needs support, and yes, he needs the help, and he has the love of his beautiful wife and a team of people around him, and he lives an independent life. I knew when I committed to this transition that I was going to go through a really challenging time. I never ever thought that it would mean that I would lose Aaron and Faith, but I've got a feeling that this is all part of the plan, which gives me great faith that I'm going to come out the other side with them. And if losing them to potential adopters and having maybe an open adoption is part of the plan and purpose, then that may be what happens. Maybe the adopters can give Faith and Aaron a better life, as long as they know that they are loved and wanted by me. But I really hope that that isn't the plan. But if it is, it's a plan that I'm going to have to come together and accept. But at the end of the day, my children were taken on false information. They were taken on perjury. They were taken on fabrications. But I have to sort of look at that and think, we create our own circumstances. We create the lives that happen to us. We bring about the circumstances, and my ultimate fear was that I couldn't protect my daughter. It was the biggest fear that I ever had. When I had my baby girl in my hands, and I thought, as a mother, how was I ever going to protect my baby girl? How was I going to keep her safe? And how was I going to make sure that she never went through any of the things that I did? And this is actually something that they have used against me, to take Aaron and Faith for adoption. and they have actually used my own sexual abuse and rape, many against me, boundaries against me. And I suppose they see it that even though they took them on false information, that they see it that once they did a bit of digging and diving, that maybe there was something that could potentially cause problems with me later on. And I suppose in their mind they really, really do think that they are protecting my daughter and my son by giving them a family who can raise them without the turbulence that maybe lives inside me. And yeah, there's some pain, there's some deep-rooted pain inside me. And the psychologist who did the assessment said that well, not even this psychologist, but it was a psychologist from when I was about 19, said that Kelly needs somebody who will go through the pain barrier with her, who will grit her teeth and go through it with her. And there's only really two people in this world who can go through that pain barrier with me, and that's my mum and dad. I believe that when we bring children into the world, that we are responsible for them, and as parents it is our responsibility to protect our children. And I'm not saying that my parents failed me. I don't think my parents could have ever really understood or known what it was that they were doing to the young girl that they brought into this world. And I don't blame my parents in any way, shape or form. When you look at the circumstances around the day that I was born, then you know, you can't really hold them responsible. And in light of the things that I know, then ultimately my mum lived in a time where I probably would have been taken and placed for forced adoption, shipped off to America, maybe over to the Magdalene convents. My mum could have potentially have been sent to live with family, because at the end of the day she was 15. She was 15 when she fell pregnant to my dad. My dad was about 18 or 19. And ultimately, yeah, I could have been that forced adoption. I could be sitting here right now at 36, either being told that I was adopted, or being at a point where maybe I would be searching for my family. And I am at that point where I'm searching for my family, and I'm looking for my family, and I'm wanting a relationship with my family. Nothing more important in the world than family. And it's a really, really hard one with my family, because I believe in personal responsibility. I believe that we are spiritual beings here to have a human experience. I believe that we are born into the families that we are born into for a reason. And I believe that life is a journey, and that we have the experiences that we have for a reason. And this is me talking as one of the biggest atheists that used to ever walk this earth. I was brought up that you don't talk about religion and politics. And on both sides of my family, both of them were quite strict. I don't know what denomination it was, but I know on my dad's side, my nan and my granddad were, you know, very active, went to church. And when my nan's daughter Michelle died, she lost her faith. And I know on my nan's side, she's your typical Dot Cotton. She used to always have a fag in her hand and a black magic, and it was a bit like Jack Daniels, I think. And she used to tout Bible quotes at me. She's like Dot Cotton. But there were circumstances in my nan's life that lost her faith too. But you know, I seriously don't think that we were put on this earth to be born to go to work and pay our bills, and I think that there is more to life than that. Unfortunately, we do live in a world where, you know, there is an exchange for time and service, and the manifestation of that is a piece of paper or a coin, and it's been given the name money. And I really think that there is a connection to the amount of money that somebody has and their self-worth, their self-respect, their self-esteem. And there's a lot of people out there who will disagree with me on this, but at the end of the day, you know, life is about receiving, and as the Bible says, ask and you shall receive. And there's a lot of people out there who are looking at pennies and pounds and making ends meet, and, you know, £7 for a TV licence, as much as I don't agree with what's going on with the BBC. £7 something, I don't even know what it is. I haven't paid TV licence for years. But in fact, yeah, I haven't paid TV licence for freaking donkey's years. I don't agree. It's you know, I've been, you know, sort of digging into the paedophile circle in the BBC for a long time. But yeah, there's more to life than material things, and this journey of mine has been more about sort of dealing with the inside to the out. You know, in the norm, we can say that when a child comes into the world, they come into their mum and their dad, and they are raised in a loving family, and, you know, they have their brothers and sisters, and then they have their children and nieces and nephews, and, you know, every Christmas is this big happy family time where everybody plays the piano and sings on the guitar, and, you know, mum bakes and dad puts up the tree, and, you know, everybody sings songs, and it's all a happy lovely family, and, you know, everybody comes together at birthdays and holidays and Mother's Days and Father's Days, and everybody loves each other and accepts them for who they are. Unfortunately, that ain't the world that we currently live in. Yes, we are up against a spiritual warfare in this country, and if people don't see it, then they really need to open their eyes to what is going on. And whether you believe in the devil or God at all, then it is going on. Personally, and this is where a lot of people don't get it, like, I actually think we should forgive the devil. I think this battle's been going on, you know, a long time, and I think whatever issues the war, you know, devil and God have got going on, they need to sort their shit out. But yeah, I don't believe that you know, there is this what is it, like, just this material world. I mean, when we came into this world, you know, I mean, oh, the biology is just amazing. You know, the way that a child is knitted together from, you know, this creation of, what is it, 24 genes and 24 chromosomes or whatever it is, and, you know, the sperm and the egg come together and create this, you know, most beautiful child. And, you know, it's magnificent, absolutely magnificent. And yeah, so I'm digging deep. I'm going quite hard and fast on myself at the moment, and I've just seen that my auntie is running her way back, and yeah, no idea what I'm going to do with this video, but if I'm going to beat this in court and bring my children home, then I've got to go deeper than I've ever been before, and really dig this shit out. and take responsibility and forgive, heal. And that's why I'm down here, so I can work on myself, because the only way that we can change our circumstances is to change ourselves, and that's what I'm doing. And let's see where I am for my transition in 2050. See you on the other side.